exercise 11.7. Some basics we will learn, which we will use in exercise 11.7. First, I will tell you what do you mean by general equation of a line. General equation of a line. If line is given in this form, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is called general equation of a line. Now you have to change general equation of a line in the form y is equal to mx plus c. How will you do? I will write here dy only, and both this ax and c I will shift that side. It will be minus ax minus c. So y will be what? Minus a upon b x minus c upon b divided by b. So what is this? This is form is what? This form is y is equal to mx plus c form, where m, that is slope, is what? Minus a upon b, and c is equal to what? Minus c upon b. So if direct general equation is given, what is this? General equation is given and they ask you have to change the equation in what? Y is equal to mx plus c form you can do, and you can tell. If they ask what is the slope, so directly you can say m is equal to what? Minus a upon b, means minus coefficient of x minus coefficient of x upon b is what? Coefficient of y. This is slope minus a upon b, that is minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, and c, that is what? Intercept. C is equal to what? Intercept, that is what? Minus capital C upon capital B, means this is what? Minus constant term, negative of constant term upon B, that is coefficient of y. Is it clear? Like this you have to solve. You have to reduce the equation, general equation, in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Or if they directly ask from this equation, you tell me what is slope, you can write m is equal to minus a upon b, that is minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, and c is equal to minus c upon capital B, minus capital C upon capital B, that is what? This is what? Intercept. It is what? Minus constant term upon coefficient of y. So this we have reduced the equation in y is equal to mx plus c form. 2 minutes. Now reduce the equation into the intercept form. Now reduce the equation in intercept form. Reduce the general equation to the intercept form. This is the equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. You have to reduce in the intercept form. Intercept form. What is intercept form? X upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. Means you need what? That side 1. So how can I do? X upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. So what I can write? Ax plus by is equal to what? Minus c. That's why I need here x I need, y I need, x I need, y I need, but I need that side what? 1. So divide by what? Minus c, divide by minus c, divide by minus c. So here a upon minus c I am writing minus a upon c x. This plus and minus will go up, so plus minus b upon c, y is equal to minus c. So now you have to write in x upon a plus y upon b form. This is x intercept, this is y intercept. So how will I write? X upon this I can write what? Minus c upon a. This c upon a. This will go up, so it will be what? A upon minus c or minus a upon c. So this negative I am writing down, and this c, a upon c, down I am writing c upon a, plus, I need here plus sign because I want to change in this form, intercept form, plus y upon minus c upon b. This minus I am writing down, and according to our formula this is plus. So x upon minus c upon a plus y upon minus c upon b is equal to what? This is clear. So minus c upon a means what? A is equal to what? X intercept, this is what? Minus c upon a means minus coefficient of, minus constant term upon coefficient of x. minus constant term upon coefficient of x minus coefficient of x upon minus constant term upon coefficient of x minus c upon minus constant term upon coefficient of x. Is it clear? A is equal to minus c upon a and b, that is what, y intercept. This is x intercept, this is y intercept. This is what, minus c upon b, that is minus constant term upon capital B, that is capital B is what, upon coefficient of y. Is it clear? B is equal to minus c upon b. So directly if it is given ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, this is the general equation. And they ask if you have to change in intercept form, you can write what, x upon minus c upon a plus y upon minus c upon b is equal to 1. This is x intercept, this is y intercept. Is it clear? Okay. Now first we change in y is equal to mx plus c form. Now we change in intercept form, x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. First was y is equal to mx plus c, where slope was m is equal to minus constant coefficient of x upon coefficient of y in that first one, and that intercept was minus constant term of upon coefficient of y. Now in this, when we were doing this ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 into form, intercept form, x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1, that time that x intercept was what, minus constant term upon coefficient of x, and y intercept was minus constant term upon coefficient of y. Is it clear? Now you have to change the equation into the normal form to reduce the general equation. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general equation of a line. So this you have to change in which form? Normal form. This you have to change in normal form. So I will tell you how to change in normal form. When two cases will be there. Case number 1, when c is positive, when this is given what? Positive. When c is positive, in this case you will write the normal form, equation in normal form. Equation in normal form. When c is positive, the required normal form will be what? Minus a upon root of a square plus b square x minus b upon root of a square plus b square y is equal to c upon minus c upon root plus c upon root of a square plus b square. Where here this capital C is equal to what? Positive. Then equation in normal form will be minus a upon root of a square plus b square into x minus b upon root of a square plus b square into y is equal to c upon root of a square plus b square. Case number 2. Understood this one? This one. And what is normal form, you know? That is what? X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to t. You know this one? Normal form. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to t. I have drawn the diagram. This is the line and this is what? Perpendicular. This is what? P. This perpendicular makes angle alpha and this is the line L. So this equation is what? X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. Is it clear? So now in this case cos alpha will be what? X is x only, cos alpha is equal to minus a upon root of a square plus b square, and sin alpha is equal to what? Minus b upon root of a square plus b square. Case number 2, when c is negative and capital C is equal to negative. In this equation c is negative. So equation in normal form will be, equation in normal form is equal to a upon root of a square plus b square x plus b upon root of a square plus b square y is equal to minus c upon root of a square plus b square. So this is in which form? This here it was cos alpha minus b upon root of a square plus b square, that is what? Sin alpha, and P is what? C upon root of A square plus B square. In the same C is negative, then cos alpha is what? X cos alpha plus Y sin alpha is equal to P. So P is equal to minus C upon root of A square plus B square. Sin alpha is positive B upon root of A square plus B square, and cos alpha is equal to A upon root of A square plus B square, that is also positive. These two cases will be there when you have to change this general equation into normal form. Two conditions: when C is positive, you have to use this equation. When C is negative, then you have to choose this equation. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, one more thing I want to tell you. Small concept. One important concept I will tell you. This ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is general equation of a line. If here a is equal to 0, means coefficient of x is equal to 0, then equation will be what? By plus c. So by is equal to what? Minus c. So y is equal to what? Minus c upon b. Obvious. So it will represent a horizontal line. Is it clear? It will represent a horizontal line. And when ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, this is the general equation, and coefficient of y, that is b, is equal to 0. B is equal to 0, then this is 0. So ax plus c is equal to 0. So ax is equal to minus c, x is equal to minus c upon a. It will represent a horizontal, it will represent a vertical line. This will represent a horizontal line. Is it clear? X is equal to minus c upon a, like this. If it is there, this will be what? X is equal to minus c upon a, and this is the coordinate axis, then y is equal to minus c by. So this will be a horizontal line, this will be a vertical line, and this is the equation. Again I am writing ax plus by plus capital C is equal to 0. This is a general equation of a line. If this line passes through origin, then this constant term won't be there. Then equation will be ax plus by is equal to 0. If ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, this is the general equation of a line. And if this line passes through origin, then the equation will be what? Ax plus by is equal to 0. Means if this passes through origin, if this line passes through origin, then constant term is equal to what? 0. So equation will be ax plus by is equal to 0. Is it clear? Now to find the intersection of two straight lines. Two straight lines are intersection of two straight lines. General equations only we will take. a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. One equation. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These two equations are given. Case number 1 are two given straight lines. I am teaching you intersection of two straight lines. Two straight lines are given. a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and other equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. In this case, three conditions will arise. Three conditions will arise. How will you do? If lines, both lines are coincident. If both lines are coincident. If lines are coincident. In this case, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. If both lines are coincident, then this will be the condition. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Second condition. If lines are parallel. If both lines are what? Parallel. If lines are parallel, in this case, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but it is not equal to c1 upon c2. This is the condition. These are the conditions for two lines to be coincident, to be parallel, and when they are intersecting. Third, if lines are intersecting. If lines are intersecting. In this case, A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Is it clear? If lines are coincident, A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. If lines are parallel, then A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. And if lines are intersecting, then A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Is it clear? In this case, if lines are intersecting, you will get what? Unique solution. You will get what? Unique solution. Means unique point will be there where they are intersecting. So in this condition, when lines are intersecting, where A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, you will get unique solution. Is it clear? And when A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. This equation have no solution. No solution. Is it clear? A1 upon A2, because lines are parallel, so you will not get any solution. Lines are intersecting, then here it will be unique point, unique solution will be there. And third case, when A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. So in this case, you will get infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Is it clear? These all things you have to keep in your mind while solving the questions. If lines are coincident, means A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. In this case, you will get infinitely many solutions. If lines are parallel, then A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. So in this case, you won't get any solution. If lines are intersecting, in this case, A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. In this case, you will get unique solution. Is it clear? And one more important point. If this line and this line is perpendicular, if this line and this line is perpendicular, then in this case, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is equal to 0. In this case, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is equal to 0. If both lines are perpendicular, in this case, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is equal to 0. These all formulas we will use in exercise 11.7. Thank you.